Step into the vast expanse of the Rebel Moon universe, where warring planets collide and exotic alien creatures roam freely. It's a realm so immersive that losing oneself in its grandeur would be effortless. But fret not, far on this cosmic odyssey, a guiding star emerges, none other than the visionary director, Zack Snyder himself. Prepare to be transported into an intergalactic epic spanning 2 monumental Rebel Moon films, with the first chapter set to grace our screens this December, followed by its captivating sequel in 2024. With a glint of passion in his eyes, Snyder shares his affinity for team-building narratives. He reminisces about his college days when asked about his post-graduation movie aspirations, revealing a youthful ambition to craft a film revolving around space-bound underdogs forging powerful alliances. And that very dream has found its incarnation in Rebel Moon. Unveiling itself as Part 1, A Child of Fire, the story unfurls on the moon colony of Velt, a serene agricultural haven under the looming threat of the menacing Imperium, a domineering empire, reigning from the mother world. In a desperate plea for salvation, the villagers turn to a courageous young woman, portrayed by the mesmerizing Sofia Boutella, charged with the duty of assembling a formidable band of warriors to safeguard their haven. Alongside a stellar ensemble including Djimon Hounsou, Ed Skrein, Michiel Huisman, Bayaduna, Ray Fisher, Charlie Hunnam, Stas Nair, E. Duffy, and the legendary Anthony Hopkins, Rebel Moon emerges as a sweeping science fantasy epic, painted upon the vast canvas that only Snyder could wield. At the heart of this cosmic saga stands Cora, breathed to life by the enigmatic Sofia Boutella, known for her roles in Kingsman, The Secret Service, and Star Trek Beyond. Cora embodies a resolute purpose, to rescue Velt from the iron grip of the Imperium and its formidable regent Belisarius, portrayed by Fra Fee. As the Scargiver, Cora bears her own history of bloodshed and conflict against the Imperium, a facet that shapes the forthcoming sequel's title, Rebel Moon Part 2, Scargiver. "I am a child of war," she solemnly declares, her image juxtaposed against memories of her fierce presence on a frigid battlefield. "I was taught that love is weakness," a lesson that Cora might need to unlearn if she is to rescue Velt. Sofia Boutella's background as a former dancer infuses Cora with a visceral physicality that resonated profoundly with Snyder. "I pitched her from the beginning," Snyder recalls. Speaking of Boutella's casting, "I had her in mind for some reason. That happens to me with casting. I'll see someone and be like, I'm gonna put them in a movie. I'm going to figure it out." The teaser unfurls under the melodious narration of the illustrious Anthony Hopkins, a 2-time Academy Award winner. Hopkins lends his voice to Jimmy, a sentient robot guardian abandoned in the aftermath of his monarch's assassination. "I was given memories of a world I will never see," Jimmy reflects over solemn processions, "loyalty to a king I cannot serve, and love for a child I could not save." Thus, the tapestry of Rebel Moon's backstory begins to take shape, with Jimmy serving as a poignant reminder of a forgotten era, a wandering soul whose journey endures through time. In fleeting glimpses, he adorns a floral crown and, intriguingly, what seems like antlers. On the explosive battleground emerges a dreadlocked warrior, armed with determination and firearms, a familiar face for those who witness Snyder's Justice League. Ray Fisher, Puri, usefully known as Cyborg, the beating heart of the young superhero ensemble, returns as Darien Bloodaxe. He is a fierce official to Cesarera de Sister Devra, engaged in relentless guerrilla battles against the Imperium's might. Ray Fisher's presence is a testament to his power in embodying characters with strength and grace, both in physique and spirit. Snyder himself expresses the joy of collaborating with Ray Fisher once again. "Always a joy to work with Ray," he remarks, praising the actor's contribution in bringing Darien to life. "He really created the character, in his physicality and in his embodiment. He's always just strong and lovely." Prepare to embark on a journey through the Rebel Moon universe, where warring worlds collide and valorous spirits rise. It's a cinematic odyssey where the cosmos comes alive, fueled by Snyder's visionary prowess and an ensemble cast that breathes life into an extraordinary narrative. Get ready to be swept away by a saga that transcends space and time, a universe waiting to unfold before your eyes. Jimmy, Snyder reflects, is truly the heartbeat of the narrative, undergoing a profound spiritual metamorphosis as he embraces a purpose beyond his programmed directive. Gina Malone, a familiar face from Snyder's previous works such as Sucker Punch and Batman v Superman, re-enters the spotlight as Harmata, a spider-like extraterrestrial engaging in a dramatic showdown with Baiduna's masterful swordswoman, Nemesis. In a mesmerizing visual array, an assortment of otherworldly creatures grace the screen, a four-armed behemoth and a squid-faced humanoid entity among them. Some align as allies, others as adversaries, while some dwell in the enigmatic middle ground of ambiguity. For Malone, the role of Harmata necessitated a complete prosthetic transformation, a novel experience for her. Snyder recounts the process. I told her about the character, and she was like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." That sounds fun. It's weird. Embracing the character's essence, Malone delved into the why behind her role with remarkable dedication. Ed Skrein, a prominent presence throughout the teaser, embodies the heartless adversary of the Rebel Moon crew, Admiral Atticus Noble. Clad in the bloodless elegance of Imperium's formal attire, Noble navigates through smoke and flames, resolutely determined to halt the valiant efforts of the eclectic band of heroes. In due course, he shorts formality to engage in the fray himself, revealing the Mother World's unwavering commitment. Snyder affirms Skrein's immersive commitment to the role, remarking, "Ed is a nutcase in this movie. He's amazingly disciplined and dedicated and meticulous, but his character, Noble, is completely unhinged." Yet, Noble isn't a mere chaotic force. He represents something far more sinister, the status quo, as Snyder aptly describes. He's the government. Within the teaser's compelling montage, two Bene Gesserit griffin-like creatures central to the Rebel Moon universe capture the eye. One Bennu, donned in pure white, strides amidst a regal funeral procession. The second takes flight alongside Tarek, portrayed by Stas Nair, an indentured servant who joins Korra in her quest. This breathtaking moment unfolds in a quintessential Snyder fashion, an impeccably timed frame capturing Tarek leaping from a cliff onto the Bennu's back. The Bennus, Snyder elaborates, originate from Tarek's native world. They mirror the role of horses in their realm. Upon closer inspection, Tarek's pendant reveals a miniature Bennu, a nod to his origin and connection. Snyder tantalizingly hints at Tarek's backstory, awaiting revelation in Part 2. The climactic crescendo of the teaser unveils the much-anticipated release dates for both Rebel Moon films. Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire ignites Netflix screens on December 22, with the narrative's tapestry unfurling. But the story's culmination is but a breath away, merely 4 months later, precisely on April 19, 2024, Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver descends to provide a fitting resolution. Prepare to immerse yourself in the cosmos of Rebel Moon, a tale beyond the stars. Keep an eye out for further revelations about this celestial narrative, and brace yourself for the leap into hyperspace this December as Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire lands on Netflix. Igniting a captivating journey that crescendos with Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, in April 2024.